What's up, everybody? It's your boy T-keyZ, and y'all listen, we're going to be talking about our favorite subject, which is giving. We're going to be talking about giving. That's right, y'all. It's more blessed to give than to receive. Now, normally when we talk about giving, we think about money and we think about church. But check this out, y'all. I want to give you another perspective on giving because giving is essential. You cannot live without giving. But first, we got to understand the benefits of giving. And so I think that because the benefits of giving is not being taught right, people don't like to give. Watch this, y'all. If you ever, hear me good, if you ever see a decrease or a decline in any of your resources, check how you are giving. The word says, if you give sparingly, you will reap sparingly. So if you are married and you are dealing with your spouse, try giving to them sparingly and see what you reap. If you are on the job, try showing up on your job sparingly. Try coming off that lunch break sparingly and see what you reap. The word says, and this is God talking, he says, I give seed to the sower. So you will always have something to give because God is consistently giving you something to sow. I give bread for food. So you always have something to eat. And God says, and he said, boy, if you thought that was something, and I increase all of your resources. So why are we running out? Why are we running out of ideas? Why are we running out of connections? Why is our marriage not working out? Why is our job? Why are they not giving us the benefits that we need to sustain the job? We just got to check out we are giving. And the last thing that God says about giving, he says, and I increase or I produce a great harvest of generosity within you so that in every occasion, you're going to be so enriched to the point that where in every occasion, you will be generous to other people. And I'm just paraphrasing. So in every occasion, that means that God is not looking at how you give in just one location. He's not just looking at how you give in just one location. God is not going to have you give all to your job and all to your church and then hardly anything for you. No, he's not. God is not having that. He's not having you give everywhere else except your home. He's not going to have you give to your home, give to your church, but barely give to your job. That's what you call sparingly giving. That's sparingly giving. Listen, in Malachi, and I don't want it to sound churchy or religious, in Malachi, it talks about bringing your tithes, your offerings to the storehouse. So there may be meat in my house. Well, watch this. Every time you give, God says, I rebuke the devourer. So every time you give something out of generosity, he says, watch this. He says, don't give reluctantly. Don't give grudgingly. Don't give reluctantly. Like, don't hold back. Don't give grudgingly. Don't give with an attitude. Don't give with a motive. Because I'm trying to rebuke some things in your life. I'm trying to protect you from some things. I'm trying to increase some things in your life. I'm trying to redirect some things. I'm trying to restore some things. I'm trying to mend some things. I'm trying to make a way for you. And as long as you continue to give sparingly, as long as you continue to give with a motive, and as long as you continue to hold back on your giving, that's why you're living the way you're living. That's why your marriage looks like that. That's why that job looks like that. That's why your business looks like that. Because of how you are giving. Listen, y'all, God told me this earlier today. He said, the more you give, the more you have. But the more you take, the more you need. The more you give, the more you'll always have, because you always give. But the more you take from people, the more you're always going to need. So I'm trying to figure out, who am I talking to today? Am I talking to the giver or am I talking to the taker? Because in the word, it says that God wants to make you the lender and not the borrower. God says, I want to make you the head and not the tail. I want to make you above and not beneath. You already that, but it's hard to be that if your giving is low. It's hard to have that. See, we all want to be successful. We all want to live prosperously and have an abundant life, but our giving is too low. We all want to be the head of the table, but we don't know how to give to people. We always giving with motives. We always giving with an attitude. We always giving just to say, I gave something. We can never give from a generous place. We can never give from a generous place, and then we wonder why we're not living an abundant life. So again, y'all, anything that you give, let it be generous. Let it be pure. So then that way God can keep filling you up again to continue to give, so that you can be used to give again. Listen, y'all, the Bible doesn't say it's more blessed to give than to receive for no reason. It doesn't say that for no reason. And if you feel like that, you just need to check how you give. Check, why are you giving it? So with that being said, y'all, listen, I'm going to wrap this up. Just pay attention to how you give. It's not how much you give. It's how you give. It's the heart of it. It's the attitude. It's the motive of why you're giving what you're giving. Yeah, man. And always remember that God is not just looking at how you give in one particular location. He's looking at how you give all across the board. How you give determines the abundant life that you will have. It will determine the prosperous life that you'll have. And I don't mean just money, and I don't mean just a fat car. I'm talking about peace, joy, wisdom, strength, protection, because we need that more than stuff. So I just want to challenge us, man. I want to challenge our hearts, not our pockets. I want to challenge our hearts. Let's pay attention to how we give. Let's pay attention to the motive of how we give, because this is all a part of the honor system. This is how we honor not just only God, but this is how we honor each other. This is how we honor each other. I don't know about you, but I would love to be so generous to the point to where I'm able to be generous all the time, all across the board. I want to be that blessed for real. I want to be favored. I want to have peace. I want to have joy. I want to continue to have what I need and the things that I desire. So if that's you today, let's pay attention to how we're giving, y'all. I love y'all guys so much. Y'all be blessed. Peace.